What is up, YouTube? Matt Gillette out here on Gillette-Ranch. It's warming up pretty good. This morning it was 60 degrees. When we pulled up, our game camera, our cell game camera, showed that there was a group of hogs. So I ran down there and shot a brown hog. Is about 50 pounds, or she was 50 pounds. Man, she stunk high to heaven. It was nasty. Already fed the fish, but falling slowly. I guess it was 4 weeks ago. That's where I backed up and the water line was there. I got stuck with the tractor there. But you can see how receding. Just from last week, it's gone down another 5-6 inches. See all those minnows. It's starting to crack up. Lots of frogs. Tons of minnows. The fishermen slamming them. I've already fed them 2 times. A bunch of cats came up, big and small. Or I say small, about 12 to 14 inches. See all the minnows. Usually I scare them off and the fish will come slam them. I need to sneeze. All the weeds have died, I sprayed. Oh, sorry, excuse me. But yeah, I filled the deer feeder back up. It was probably had 30 pounds of corn. Man, I can't stop sneezing now. Excuse me. There's monarch butterflies everywhere. Of course, they're headed south to Mexico. But I was just cleaning the 12-gauge shotgun, and we had butterflies landing all. Me and Dad had butterflies landing all over us. Both of us were cleaning it. What is this, a red wasp? I don't know what it was. But, put 350 pounds of regular corn, apple flavor corn, and some deer attractant. The deer aren't going to be coming around. I've seen one spike over there where the barrel feeder is. But there's so many, there's like 6 different groups of hogs. Some of them are up to 20. But there's tons of hogs, and they're just scaring the deer off. I know there's deer there, but they're not going to come to the feeder with the hogs staying there all night long. You're getting pictures on my camera or on the cell phone. I'm hoping to get these, there's 2, man, huge ones. They're spotted. I was hoping to see one of them this morning, but there's this black and one brown, and the rest of them are black. Once I took the shots, a mama and a couple babies took off running. But shot the hog when it was turning, and it just dropped where it was at. Of course, I had drug it away from the feeder. Tons of minnows. I drug it away from the feeder a good ways, and oh, you can't see them, but there's tons of buzzards flying around, but they haven't seen the hog. Of course, it's not stinking or nothing yet. It'll start bloating. Don't see any snakes. There was a big diamondback water snake in here. I haven't seen him swimming around. But then, of course, it was last week, 2 weeks ago, when I saw that copperhead slithered down there. But right now is the time you'll start seeing baby copperheads. Their little tail will be like a greenish yellowish. But I was walking around the pond to see if I saw any snakes around the edge or spook them out of these weeds I've sprayed down and killed. I didn't spray the grasses. I should have. There's stickers in there. But butterflies all around the pond and the mud. Before I walked over there, what was a turtle? Bunch of the, I don't know, there were big old fish splashing around over here. But just from 1 week, you can see an algae bloom. The other day, you could see a few feet down in the water. So we've had an algae bloom. Oh, there's a baby turtle and a turtle. 3 of them there. I evicted 16 turtles a couple of weeks ago. But what else? So we checked the fence, made sure they're still hot, and they are. They're working, zapping pretty good. We still need to put the H braces in to fix all this movement, and you can see what I'm talking about here. From what this, I forget the name of this company, from what they said it would stand up to be, you can tell it's not. You can see how flimsy these are. Of course, from the being so dry and then raining, you can see how this one's a foot out. So we need to come in and put a wooden post here and anchor that back. Then where we have a spring gate, we're gonna put gates. We need to put an H brace on each side of that and tie these vinyl posts. They're made out of recycled windows. I can't think of the name of the company, but from what they bragged about being an awesome fence, we're not pleased at all with it. But everything's looking pretty good. We gave them oh, a bunch of birds are going crazy. The back when we seeded this with 7 natural grasses, that's when the drought started. It rained a day after a big monsoon, after we rented that cedar. But mostly everything you see here is weeds. But further up, I was kind of surprised. We've had a couple small rains. Actually, I guess 4 days in a row we had like half an inch every day. But then we went, everything was just weeds. So we mowed, what, 2 weeks ago? But you can't see it from here, but we went further out. You see a lot of the grasses, some of the, they have sprouted up and they're actually about to seed. I'll show you a couple of the grasses right here. But most of that green is all weeds that came up after we spread. But you can see right here, these grasses are starting to seed and grow up in clumps across the whole property. That's popping up pretty quick from those few rains. I wish we'd get another good rain in to make sure these grasses that did come up go ahead and seed. I'm sure they will, but I like to get another rain. Then I was checking on this our tiny house, my hunting cabin. We need to barbed wire. Don't want that out here. I don't know where that came from. Oh, I know where it came from. It's melted. It's been a fire pit. Get some weather stripping around the inside of this door. I don't know when it got in there, but the other day I was with my cousin. He noticed, of course he's a lot taller than me, he noticed there's a black widow made a web, so I got the web out and killed the black widow. But I don't know if it was already in there when we bought it or if it snuck in there through a crack. The cracks aren't very big, but I guess they could squeeze in through those holes right there. So we're gonna, I call that my emergency hatch. But get some weather stripping to keep the bugs out of there. And I need to, I keep saying I'm gonna do it, I haven't swept in there. Then the company, they're supposed to be sending us they lost the remote when we bought the cabin. They said they had it, then they lost it. See their butterfly. Taking a break, there's monarchs everywhere. Of course I already said that. But send us a new remote for the AC and heating. Actually, one of the ladies, secretaries that works there, lives close by to us. So she said she'll drop it off when it comes in. But I put 40 pounds in that barrel. I got a salt block and a trace mineral block. Then also between those two blocks, I poured Tractor Supply had a deal on sale on them for their liquid mineral. So I poured 2 gallons of that, and the hogs went crazy on that. They dug it all up. Then our camera is actually to the right of there. You can't see it, but I put a little bit of corner in front of it to see what will come up. Of course, I know it's hogs, but I want to get a better picture of these big spotted hogs. Usually they're only black and white, but Those 2 spotted hogs are huge. But other than that, we were gonna do a little bit of mowing with a small tractor. We might do that, but then we're about to take the, I think we're gonna unhook this big mower off the 5R tractor. Then we planned to where we're gonna bring our power, trench our power and our water. We're gonna go around this little pad site we want to eventually build on. But bring the power around this pad site and come into this the cabin. Then we'll probably run power and water to that that fishing lodge over there too. So I have power over there and water. I want to get a little outdoor sink over there so I can clean fish over there. Be easier than trying to bring it over here to the hose. Have a little outdoor sink. That'd be perfect. But yeah, we're gonna take this new mower off the new 5R tractor we have. People have been throwing those brand new pallets away out of the dumpster, so I've been picking up. I'm actually gonna build a blind out of them. Then the wood next to it is actually a dog house I got free. That housed a Great Dane, so it's huge. But please like the channel and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you.